more than 9 years ago, and I was running it originally on regular diesel fuel, but I had a neighbor who made very high-end conversions of diesel vehicles to run on waste vegetable oil. And his name's Dave Gorey, and he was a race car engineer and superbike engineer. And so he had his car running on waste vegetable oil, and he gave me a price to convert mine. We didn't know each other very well back then, and his price seemed awfully high. I didn't think the return on investment was going to work out too well. So I didn't do anything immediately, but I sort of studied the whole process. And what I realized pretty quickly is that you didn't have to convert a vehicle, at least not the older type. It has that had mechanical injector pumps. They were actually designed in the first place to be run on plant oils. That I didn't have to do very much to my car other than being an older type and having the kind of rubber fuel lines and gaskets it had. I had to replace a few of those things because vegetable oil will attack some kinds of rubber material. I think I paid 50 cents a foot, so I needed 20 feet and a few clamps, and I also changed my filters just to start fresh and clean. And guess what? The car ran great. So I was using oil that Dave was filtering through his filter system, and it was fine. Well, one day I went over to his house to fill up my tank, and he was pumping filtered oil into my tank when his filter burst. And so all the debris that was in the filter plus the dirty oil that was behind it was pumped into my car, and I happened to have the engine running. Before I could turn the car off, it was stalled from all the debris in the system. It just shut down completely. But he had a lot of jugs, 5-gallon plastic jugs of waste oil. These were actually dregs. They looked like dirty caramel milkshake. And he had a whole bunch of those out there. And as I walked past them, I pointed to him and I said, "I'm going to design a filter that'll eat that stuff." And he laughed at me. So as I walked home to get my other car, the design for the filter literally appeared in front of me in my mind's eye. And all I did was go home and build what I saw. 2 weeks later, I brought it back to his house, we hooked it up, and these dregs, I mean really, they were milky, filthy, they had dead rodents, insects, pieces of hamburger, french fry, you name it in there. They were awful. And what came out was absolutely crystal clear golden oil. And Dave was amazed. His comment was, "That's pure gold." So we filtered all that dirty oil he had. It was about 160 gallons. We cleaned all that up. And what was really interesting was that milkiness was due to water that was emulsified in the oil. Well, that water came out separately. So we would sometimes have a 5-gallon jug of filtered material. There might be 2 gallons of water in the bottom of it and 3 gallons of oil floating on top of it. There was that much water in that oil. I made another one when we finally exhausted that, and I think that one filtered 160 gallons. With it, I made another prototype and another one. The only thing that would kill these filters was oil that had a lot of flour in it. It makes sort of a gelatinous goo in the oil that floats like a cloud, and it does not filter out. It'll clog any filter you can try with it. And it doesn't settle, it floats. It just forms literally a cloud.